At the outset, let me join you together with my staff in the Sri Lanka High Commission in Singapore to convey our deepest sympathies and condolences to the bereaved families who lost their loved ones, loved and dear ones during the recent terror attacks in Sri Lanka, and to pray for the quick recovery of those who had injured and traumatized. 21st April 2019 was a black day for Sri Lanka. Radicalized and misguided terrorists staged a human tragedy in our beautiful country. We lost hundreds of invaluable, innocent human lives for no reasons whatsoever. The sorrow that all the communities are undergoing in Sri Lanka is the collective sorrow of the entire nation. Ladies and gentlemen, no religion, no faith on the face of the earth preaches terrorism. Terrorists have no religion, no ethnicity, no nation. Killing a single innocent human being is tantamount to killing the whole of humankind, and saving one human being is tantamount to saving the whole of humankind, says Holy Quran in chapter 5, verse 32. Indeed, whoever intentionally kills himself, then certainly he will be punished in the fire of hell, wherein he shall dwell forever, says Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sahihul Bukhari and Muslim. This is the teaching of Islam. Accordingly, no Muslim on the earth who follows this teaching will dare to become a murderer or a suicide bomber on the earth. The terrorists claim blowing up themselves is a shortcut to paradise, but according to the above teaching of Islam, it is a shortcut to the hell. Ladies and gentlemen, all religions and faiths preach the values of humanity and respect for humanity. We all share one humanity. We saw this humanity in action when our brothers and sisters belonging to all religions and faiths lined up at the hospitals in Sri Lanka in the aftermath of this tragedy to donate blood for those who affected. Many suspects involved in this incident arrested by the security forces based on the tip-offs provided by the Muslim community in Sri Lanka with a great sense of social responsibility. This is the nature of humanity, ladies and gentlemen, caring and sharing each other. We need to promote these habits, nurture them, sustain them, while we all stand together and take concerted action to eliminate terrorism and violent extremism from the face of the earth. We need to dispel hatred among ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, the Archbishop of Colombo, Cardinal Malcolm Ranjit, who played an exemplary role to maintain peace and harmony by calming the Catholic community in the aftermath of the terrorist attack in Sri Lanka, had words of wisdom to say, and I quote, "What happened is a tragedy, an insult to humanity. However, Archbishop urged the followers to show kindness to others as a sign of respect for all the victims. He further stated, "We extend our hand of friendship and fraternity to all our brothers and sisters of whatever class, society or religion that differentiates us." End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, our strength is in diversity, mutual understanding, and peaceful coexistence. The edifice of the society that we live in Sri Lanka is founded on the great religious teachings that we have been following over centuries. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule preached by Lord Buddha. Anbe Sivam, love is the God, says Hinduism. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love, says Jesus, peace be upon him. None of you has faith until he loves for his brother or his neighbor what he loves for himself, says Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Every religion teaches its followers to choose right over wrong, just over unjust, truth over false, and live in peace and harmony. It is therefore the moral responsibility of every parent and religious leaders to provide their children with proper understanding of their own religions and to provide opportunities for mutual understanding of other religions. This is the need of the hour. Since young people are vulnerable to the radicalization by terrorist outfits that have vested interests, as the case in point in Sri Lanka, parents and community leaders need to play a more responsible role in monitoring and guiding their children in the right path. This will prevent youngsters engage in heinous crimes against humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, terrorism never tasted success in Sri Lanka. Heinous crimes perpetrated by some black sheep in the society should not weaken the fabric of our society. We could bounce back stronger in unison. Let us reaffirm our commitment and solidarity with the government and the people of Sri Lanka to take all necessary measures to defeat terrorism and to emerge stronger as a vibrant, responsible, and resilient society in the years ahead. Having said that, I take this opportunity to express our sincere appreciation and gratitude to Her Excellency President of Singapore, Madam Halima Yaqub, and His Excellency Lee Hsien Loong, Prime Minister of Singapore, for their messages of condolences and solidarity with the government of Sri Lanka and the people of Sri Lanka, as well as to Honorable Vivian Balakrishnan, Foreign Minister of Singapore, who personally visited Sri Lanka High Commission in Singapore to show solidarity with us. I'm also grateful to the religious leaders who were kind enough to present here today, this evening, to offer prayers for the victims of the human tragedy that occurred in Sri Lanka. My special thanks go to all our partners in organizing this memorial event. The president of the Ceylon Sports Club, who was kind enough to provide this venue, which has the historic identity of Sri Lanka, then Ceylon in Singapore. The presidents of Sri Lanka Alliance Cricket Club, Sri Lanka Business Association, Singapore Sinhala Buddhist Association, Ceylon Tamil Association, Singapore Sinhala Association, Sri Lanka Rame Buddhist Temple, Sri Senkappa Vinayagar Temple, and all other well-wishers for their support and solidarity in organizing this event a success. My thanks are also to the Singapore police for their kind support. Last but not least, my sincere appreciation and gratitude to every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, for gathering here in such a large number to pray for the victims of this tragedy and to show solidarity with the people of Sri Lanka in their difficult times. I thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those heartfelt and inspiring words.